Hi, I'm Stacy, and I am already heating my pan to show you a Ragu Bolognese recipe. You are going to love it. It comes straight from Italy and it is great. This is my little girl Anna, and she's going to be my helper. Anna, could you go ahead and pour these onions, carrots, and celery into here? It's four.
Yes,
oh, go ahead. Yeah?
yes, ma'am.
Good job. There we go. Good job. Perfect. You hear that sizzle? That's going to bring out a lot of flavor if the pan is already hot when you start to cook. This is 2 onions, about 2 carrots, and 4 stalks of celery. And we're going to just let this get translucent, and when it gets translucent, we're going to add our meat. But we do need to add the garlic. You want to add the garlic?
Yes.
All right, here we go. There you go, just dump it in. Good job. Perfect. I'm going to scoop a little bit more of that out. Okay. All right. When I was doing research on this particular dish, I was amazed to find out that no 2 Italian sisters even have the same exact recipe for Bolognese. The only thing standard about those 2 dishes is that they use 2 different kinds of meat, and that they use milk or whipping cream towards the end to thicken their sauce. And that's the only 2 things really. They do use a lot of the same spices and, you know, of course this mixture here, but the quantities are all different, and every 2 families and every household has a different one. The 2 meats that we're going to be using, I have got half ground beef and I've got half ground venison. And your venison does not have to be ground really small to make this work, but it can be. And I've gotten about 4 ounces of bacon, and we'll be putting that in just a few minutes. I think our onions are about ready, don't you? I'm going to let you pour in the meat. You ready? You can do it. It's a big old heavy meat. Boom. All right, this will probably take about 8 to 10 minutes to get all done. And I bet you want to go play. Is that right?
Yes,
ma'am. Okay. I'll see you later, baby. Okay. All right, now I'm going to get this meat down in the bottom here where it's kind of touching the pan. Get that going. And at some point during the simmering of this, you may want to, once you get everything in it, you may want to make your pasta about 15 minutes or so before you think that it's going to be done. And the original, what they usually use over in Italy, of course we don't have to do what they do, but they use tagliatelle noodles. But if you can't find them, sometimes they can be hard to find, just use fettuccine. Or you can use anything. You can use macaroni shells for that matter. It all tastes great. Our meat is done. And this mixture already looks great even without anything else. But we are going to add tomato paste. About burn myself. And thyme. And stir that in really good. And we have homemade tomatoes here in this jar because we usually, I love to have a tomato sandwich every day of the summer. So we have to make sure we keep good stocks of tomatoes, homemade tomatoes. So I use that, but it is the equivalent of 2 16-ounce cans of crushed tomatoes. So bring out that summer harvest now if you're a gardener. Mix that in. And then these are some of the differences of a ragu and bolognese. You can add white wine or you can add red wine. Today we are adding red. Okay? Get that up to a boil and simmer this sauce for about an hour. And it will reduce down, and it is going to be really scrumptious. Okay, I've been letting this simmer for about an hour and it does look good. The next thing we're gonna do for our authentic Bolognese sauce, we are gonna add a half a cup of heavy whipping cream. Some people use milk, some people use cream. I'm a cream girl. We're also gonna put a little bit of nutmeg in. Stir that up really good. We're gonna let this simmer for about 5 minutes and then we're gonna be ready to plate and eat. Our Bolognese sauce has been simmering here for about 5 minutes and it looks just perfect. Earlier, during the process of this simmering for an hour, I did my noodles. And I have fettuccine noodles today and I'm going to plate them now into my bowl. I just don't think I know any person that doesn't like pasta. There's something so nice and homey about it. Okay, and I'm gonna put my Bolognese sauce, Ragu, right on top. And this is not your Ragu out of a can. Okay, now I'm gonna put a little bit of Parmesan cheese on top. Some people like a lot, some people don't. I'm gonna get a fork and taste this. I love to get a lot of sauce. It's a great homey meal. It's perfect. To learn more about tracking the outdoors in, go to my website at gameandgarden.com. Happy cooking.